Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to jump on here and get you all a quick message. We've got a big week coming up here with a lot of things going on, so I just wanted to get you a communication out so that you have all the information you need going into this week, and then touching on our retreat coming up next week. So first and foremost, this week, all week is our youth camp. It's a big deal for us. We like to we'll have a lot of young kids out here, and it's going to be our youth camp this year runs from Monday through Thursday, and they're in the evenings from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. And so it's a great opportunity for all of our players to be there and give back. I like as many players there as possible, so I don't limit it to who can come and help out. I like all of our guys giving back because all these little kids that come to the youth camp, they come to the games on Friday nights and they look at all of our young men as heroes in their eyes. They look, our guys are like professional athletes to these kids. So I like as many of them there as possible. With that being said, it is mandatory for our leadership council, and those young men that are on the leadership council know who they are. It is mandatory for them to be there. I do want every single one of our leaders that are on that council to be there. Also, it's open to anybody that wants to be there. So we give service hours out for this camp, and it's a good way for a lot of our young men to get some of their pious service hours. And so it's a great opportunity if you need service hours, which everybody does, to be at this camp, and I will take care of your service hours for you for that. So the youth camp this week is Monday through Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And I'll ask everybody to get there at 5:50 to help get things going and set up. And then we'll be out of there by 8 p.m. But it's a great opportunity for us to give back and go out there and have fun with all the young kids. So that is Monday through Thursday. This week, so how this week is different a little bit, we've got 2 scrimmages coming up this week, and the scrimmages are on Wednesday and Thursday. I'll get into those details in a second. But Monday and Tuesday, it's going to be business as usual for us. So it's just regular practices, regular camp days for us, Monday and Tuesday. So tomorrow morning, we'll be there at the field, normal time, in Shells, going first whistle at 5:55. From 5:55 till 8:30 we'll be going. Tuesday may be a little bit different. I'll communicate with the boys on that as far as attire. We may not go pads on Tuesday just because we've got 2 scrimmages back to back. But I will communicate that with them this week. But business as usual Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday is where things get a little bit different for us. So I'm going to start with our first scrimmage on Wednesday. It is at Liberty High School. I'm going to ask all the young men to arrive by 8:15, no later than 8:15, ready to go. The start time for that scrimmage will be at 9 a.m. And both these scrimmages will last about 2 hours. So that's typically what we do at Liberty. So it's going to be, the scrimmages at Liberty is going to be versus Liberty High School and Blue Valley North High School. So those 2 high schools will be there, and we'll have a nice little scrimmage with them. Wednesday is freshman, JV, and varsity teams. So all of our young men will be scrimmaging. Our freshmen will be scrimmaging Liberty's freshmen there. And so everybody needs to arrive at the same time. We'll warm up together on the field, and then we will split up once we get there. So we'll be on Liberty's game field. We will have no buses, so we're not going to take buses to either one of these scrimmages. They're at Liberty and Liberty North, so we want all the young men to drive themselves there or carpool, do whatever we need to do to get there and do that. So we will not be taking a bus. It will be make sure our young men are there by 8:15 at Liberty. For a 9 a.m. start, we will start a warm-up at about 8:25. So that's what Wednesday is going to look like. That's freshman, JV, and varsity. Everybody will be scrimmaging on Wednesday, and that is at Liberty. So Thursday, moving on to Thursday, it is at Liberty North High School, and we're going to be scrimmaging against Liberty North High School, Ray Peck, and Northtown. So those 3 schools will be there, and we'll do like jamboree style scrimmages against them. I do want us to arrive at 8 a.m. at Liberty North, because we will start at 8:45 at Liberty North, and it will go till around 10:45 at Liberty North. Now, at Liberty North, it's just going to be JV and varsity. It's going to be no freshmen. Freshmen will do their own practice at Pius on Thursday from 7 a.m. to 8:30. All the freshmen will be up at Pius, and just bring all the attire that you need: tennis shoes, cleats, helmets, and shoulder pads. I believe Coach Ansel is going to be watching some film with them, maybe working out and a little conditioning. So I don't know if they're going to need their pads or not, but that will be a freshman practice at Pius from 7 to 8:30 on Thursday. So that's what it'll look like. They won't, the freshmen, Liberty North and the other teams at North, they're not bringing their freshmen. So I just found that out this week. So actually just today got the times for the Liberty North one. But so that's what Thursday is going to look like. And Friday we are off. So we have nothing going on Friday. Everybody is off Friday. It'd be an opportunity for us to rest and recover before we get back into Warrior workouts next week, the week after. So that's what the scrimmages look like. Youth camp, once again, on our youth camp, that's a big deal for us. I stress, I really want everybody to be there. And one thing I'm going to tell all the young men is when you show up, we're going to be wearing our camp gear. I want everybody looking right at the youth camp. And I don't want flip-flops. I don't want slides. I don't want, any type of, I want them all wearing tennis shoes at the youth camp so they can get in there and really work with these kids and have fun with them. So it's a big part of what we do, and I want to make sure we continue that. And we've done a great job in the past. So one other thing I want to put on everybody's radar is the team retreat. So that is coming up. That is Friday. The drop-off for the overnight team retreat is going to be at St. Pius, and it is Friday the 25th through the 26th. So 2:30 p.m. drop-off for the entire team. Leadership Council and seniors will need to be there at around 2 o'clock to cover a few things before we get started. But that is our team retreat next Friday. It's a week from Friday. Is the drop off at 2:30, and then we will be done. Pickup will be at 10:30 a.m. on Saturday morning, and we will have an overnight retreat at St. Pius. I will have more details to share with you guys next week on the retreat. Some things to probably look for coming up. Communications from Cheryl with Sign Up Genius of we'll have meals provided, but we'll need snacks, we'll need drinks, we'll need waters and Gatorades and things like that for the young men to have throughout this retreat. So be looking for that Sign Up Genius to come next week. And please, I just ask everybody, if you can, just pick something, pick a slot, and help us out to make sure we can feed these young men and make sure we want to make sure their bellies are full as we're going through the retreat. So, but I will have more details for the retreat coming up next week as we get closer to that. So, if you have any questions with this week coming up, don't hesitate to let me know or ask Cheryl. But that is the details for this week. There's some moving parts to this, and I think we've got everything finally scheduled, the times, the start times and finish times with all the high schools. So we should be good there. To this point in the season, we're having a good summer. It's been a good summer, and we're almost to the tail end of it here. We've only got a little bit left, and but we're excited to get into the season, and young men keep working hard, and we're progressing to where we want to be. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know, and look forward to seeing you guys all out at the scrimmages. If all the parents can come and watch these scrimmages, they're open, so you can come and sit in the stands, and it's a good opportunity for us to get out there and compete against somebody else and go hit somebody else. So if you have any questions, just let us know. Talk to you soon.